This is your boy DJ Wolf. Hey, I'm on stereo now. This is cool. All right. Well, in any case, I got a couple of things on my mind tonight. First of all, hopefully you didn't hear no reverb on that. That came through my stereo. That's the first time that's ever happened in the 2 years I've been doing this show. Mainly is one specific thing that's on my mind, and that's the issue about Kanye West. It's been all over the news. If you didn't already hear, Kanye West did a concert in Sacramento over the weekend, and it was an epic fail. What I mean by epic fail, I mean he did 3 songs. He sat there for about the remaining 30 minutes talking about his beefs with Jay-Z and Beyonce and other people, and really it was a total meltdown. So much of a meltdown, it was reported yesterday from published media reports, particularly TMZ. It said that he actually was in such of an epic meltdown that they had to call in the authorities on him. And eventually, once they called the authorities on him, he was actually taken in and placed at a psych ward at one of the hospitals out there. I think it was UCLA Medical Center. I'm not sure, but yeah, it was UCLA. It's somewhere out at UCLA. Let's put it like that. So it's been a crazy year for him. And then I guess him and his wife had another child, and then Kim herself got robbed. I have one question about all of that with the Kardashians, mess with all these brothers. What is it in the water or in their pussy juice or something that make these Kardashian women act as crazy as they fucking do? Or let me rephrase that: make the guys act as crazy as they fucking do once they get them. You know, look at the younger Kardashian girl with what's her name? The rapper, another rapper. What's that guy's name? I can't think his name. Look at Black China with Rob Kardashian. Look at look at the other Kardashian girl with her boyfriend Scott. He's a complete nut. You know, Lamar Odom. Oh man, I don't even want to go there. You know, and Caitlyn Jenner, who used to be Bruce. Really, and I forgot Kim's other boyfriends. Chris, whatever his name was, who played with the Wizards down here and played for a couple other teams in the NBA. That fiasco that when she married him, and then Miles Austin, who played with the Dallas Cowboys, and after he got a hold of Kim's booty, he went completely downhill. You ain't heard from Miles Austin since. You know, so I don't know. It's just something must be in the water. Now, don't get me wrong. Kanye is an arrogant SOB, man. And I mean, I respect his work. I mean, or at least I did. I don't know what's going on. I think he fell off, man. I'm going to be honest. He fell off. He fell way off. You know, but he's an arrogant guy. You know, he sniffed his ass a little bit more than he need to. And I'm not, I don't really want to bash the guy. For some reason, I don't know. I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, man, you don't really know what was going through his mind. Maybe he don't know what's going through his mind. You know? And I'm not trying to crack on into nothing. I don't know. Just some reason I have a compassion for his brother. You know, maybe he thought he was trying to do something for the world that, to expose a lot of hypocrisy. A lot of hypocrisies of the world. And I can understand where you're coming from on that. I try to do it every day on this podcast. But for some reason, I have compassion for him because you don't know what he was going through. Although I admit he did go a little bit too far. Because you got to understand something, Kanye. You are a paid performer. You pay to play. You deal with all that when you get finished with your shows. You know, you can't just go on stage and put your personal life out there for the world to see and hear. They already see enough of you as it is. You know, does it make it any better? You tell them all your personal business, all your personal laundry, all your personal beefs with your personal friends. You know, that's what really tripped me out. I was like, what the hell? You know, there's certain things I don't even talk about in this podcast. You know, And certain things I do talk about, I keep anonymity on. You know what I mean? I don't really go out and tell you about who, what, how, where, and what. And sometimes you don't know who I'm talking about or why. You know, that's for personal reasons. You know. Even I know that, especially with social media, man. You know, the only one I do is my personal account. My personal account, yeah. I actually, and I don't even go so far on that. You know, I do feel for him. I ain't gonna lie, because there is greatness in Kanye West. You know, it was a sermon, I believe. I don't remember when it was. I heard it maybe about 6 months to maybe a year ago about this greatness in everybody. You know, and there is. I thought about that. There's greatness in everybody. Something in you has that hidden talent. Don't you ever forget that. This goes out to young people. Don't ever let anybody say you don't have talent. Somebody has some kind of talent somewhere in their life that they can use for good. Now I'll be honest. You know, I know it. Me and my folks were talking about that. My dad, I was talking about that a few years ago about how everybody in my family, has specific talents. My dad is very mechanically inclined. He knows a lot about a lot of different things, anything from cars to heating furnaces and stuff like that. I sit there watch him do it. You know, he might have berated me a little bit on, but he didn't know his shit. My brother knows how to cut hair. You know, my sister is good at managing stuff. She does that now. You know, my mother was a nurse and she's very nurturing. You know, and she was a nurse for several years for about 35 years over at University Hospitals in Cleveland before she retired some years ago. And myself, I'm in the social media. I've been doing it for a number of years, about 7-8 years now. I'm good at electronics. I kind of mess with that. A little bit of a computer geek, sort of. So I'm good at, we're all good at different things. And getting back to Kanye West, his talent was producing. That's where he started out. That's where he started, making his ends. He's an artist by his nature. And he's a good producer, a great writer. No doubt about that. Especially some of his early stuff. Some of his 2 or 3 albums he did, his earlier stuff, was some of the best stuff he ever done. And I wish he'd get back to that, to be honest. I mean, Gold Digger, what was that song he did? I can't remember. He did so many good songs in his first couple of albums, man, that were smash hits. I mean, he was an unstoppable force at one time, man. I was like, yes, that's my boy, man. For real. I heard somebody else talking about it on one of their shows, too, on YouTube this morning. And, wow, I was like, wow. I was just like, I was blown away. I was like, you're right. When Kanye started out in his first 2-3 albums, man, he was hungry, man. And you could hear it when in his talent. And I hate to see it go to waste. Was it Personal Gym? It was Jesus Walks. Oh my God. Love that song, man. I mean, it was a little on the controversial side, but he really had a strong message in it, man. And like I said, I'm not as big on the rap as I used to be, but Kanye West was one of the reasons I started back listening to rap. And I haven't heard his newer stuff. I don't know if it's good or not. I heard it had mixed reviews. This is the one about the life of Pablo, whatever the name. Yeah, life of Pablo. But I don't know. I said he had 20,000 fans that he disappointed that night. He did a 30-minute set and walked off the stage. I heard he ran off the stage. I didn't see that part, so because he was ranting about all that mess going on in his personal life and stuff. And I was like, wow, man. I don't know. I really do hope that Kanye West get all the help he needs, man. I got a feeling that Kim's not going to be long in this relationship with him. I really, really do. I don't think she's going to stick around in the relationship much longer. She got a well-known reputation about that. She don't stay in relationships very long anyway. And I'm hoping he gets well enough that he can continue with his tour, but right now it's been canceled. And he stands to lose millions from what I hear. I think he had 21 days left. I was like, damn. Dude, you got to get back on the hall. You got to get back out there, man. But you got to get your mind right, too. Get your mind right. Bro. Whew. Donald Trump, you know, I really don't know what to say at this point yet. You know, it's not that he's so much a mystery, but he's so much a guy who tries to pretend that he's out there for all of the people. He's going to clean house. He's going to reduce government. He's going to do, and really, I'm reading a lot of the stuff that I've read several articles about him in the last couple of days. Really, only thing he's doing, he's not trying to save money. He's plans on spending money. That's why he's trying to, you know. And I was reading articles, and the articles out there. It's a public knowledge that he's trying to reduce government. You know, he's not really trying to reduce government. He's actually more or less trying to shift it. He wants to go from one. He wants to take some of the money and divert it on this daggone spending on other things. That's what he really wants to do. You know. But he's using that, big government as an excuse to try to take some of that money and divert it someplace else. He ain't slick. You know? So, I don't know. The verdict is still out on this guy. And I'm just to a point. I'm just tired of talking about it. I don't think we should forget about it. But at least I know one thing. From what else I've been reading, there are a number of Republicans, several key Republicans are actually tired of his shit already. Republicans, you know, who knows? They might create a coalition, create a third party. Because from what I'm reading, they're split on party line right in within there. There's the division within the Republican Party about Trump as of right now. Could there be a third party looming? Who knows? You know, who knows? So that's about all I'm going to say about that right now. Well, oh boy. Well, I just got I went, still got to work on my website, guys. I haven't had a chance to. I'm desperately, I need to get into it tomorrow night and get it up and running because I want to get it up and running by Black Friday so I can actually do my link to my first live podcast, and video cast from that website. You know, don't know if the video part will happen. The podcast might though, especially from the link. So I'm working on that. So right now, let me get off this podcast for right now because this traffic is ridiculous again, and people still trying to come out here like they own the fucking road. Even though I'm driving a bigger truck now, but still, damn. All right, guys. This is DJ Wolf. Let me get off here. I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Talk to you soon. Special show on Thursday. Special shows tomorrow night, Thursday, and Friday. By the way, Thursday show, we're going to be talking about Thanksgiving while we're at the table. Eating a turkey or whatever, and I'm going to try to get my family in on that one. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about current topics, and we may do a pre-Black Friday show. Friday show will be about Black Friday. It's going to be all about Black Friday. You know, what's hot, what's not. But tomorrow night show is the pre-Black Friday show, and Thursday is Thanksgiving. We will be. I think I am going to do a Thanksgiving show. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do one. Hopefully, if my son gets around there, if he comes by, we're definitely going to go in. We're going to talk about different stuff tomorrow night, Friday night, and Thursday night. Maybe. And we're definitely going to talk about the game, because the Redskins and the Cowboys play. All right, guys. This is DJ Wolf. You know my addresses. Give me a holler. DJ Wolf online at yahoo.com. DJ Wolf live on Facebook for all to hear TV and for all to hear on YouTube, for all to hear on YouTube, and for all to hear on Twitter. All right, this is DJ Wolf. I love the stereo. I got more to say about this and other stuff on the back burner. I will be talking to you guys later.